Many people from different parts of the world want to write. They want to write non-fiction books. But the problem is that they don't know where to start from. They don't know how to do it. And I pray that this my content today helps you out. Yes, there's not much content on YouTube platform like this when it comes to how to write a non-fiction book. And today I decided to talk about that, okay? And the title today is on how to write a non-fiction book to publish on your Amazon KDP account and make more money in return. This title is of two segments. The first segment is how to write a non-fiction book. The second segment is to publish it on Amazon KDP account and make more money or make money in return. So, if the reason why you are here, what brought you here, is on how to write a non-fiction book, you are in the right place because we are going to cover everything here that will help you. Whether you are publishing on Amazon KDP or you are publishing as an individual traditionally or anyway, the tips here will help you. And I believe it will help you to start writing a book. The first point is this. Know this is very important. There is no particular formula for writing a non-fiction book. I repeat again, there is no particular formula for writing a non-fiction book. That's the problem, that's the mistake many beginners make because they see a particular non-fiction book in a particular title they want to write about, and they want their own to be exactly the same way, the same type of English, the same type of grammar, the same type of packaging. No, you're a unique person. Okay? So there's no formula. You are unique. So your work needs to be unique. All right? Then let's enter the main point. The first thing is your title. Create your title. Generate your title. What title do you want to write about? Are you writing on business strategy? Or are you writing on how to grow on YouTube? Or are you writing on self publishing as a title? That's the first thing. What title are you writing about? Generate your title first. Then, after that, other things follow. Then, after your title generation, the next thing you need to do is make your research. Yes, most times I use Google and YouTube for my research. Mainly YouTube because there is this kind of relationship it creates where somebody is talking to you. And as the person is talking or teaching you something based on that area of interest you want to write about, be putting down your points. Yes, be putting down your points one by one. Another thing to succeed or to write a nonfiction book is understanding what the person is teaching you or what you're reading on the internet. Because at the end, you're going to interpret that in your own language. You're not going to put what that person said to you, word to word, what to learn, word to word. And that is why this is one of the most important things you need to know. Understand what you're being taught. Because from there, you then generate your own content. Your work should be practical and original. It's a very important key. So you don't go there and try to write what somebody else have written, word to word. The title you're writing about might have been written by many authors, but tell the story in your own way. Are you getting that? Let me give you for example. There's a content I saw on the web on business strategy. If, for example, now I'm with my phone, so let me tell you what I got from the web. Then, for example, I'm writing introduction on business strategy, and it states business strategy plays a crucial role in guiding a firm's growth, competitiveness, and success. This is something I got from the word, from the web, sorry. So if I want to create this in my own language and make it unique, I don't need to copy this. My own is to understand the message. Once I understand the message, can recreate it. And my own will read like this. Business strategy is what every organization and businesses need to grow. Are you getting it? Because become successful and win in a competitive market. I repeat, that's my own words. Business strategy is what every organization and businesses need to grow, become successful, and win in a competitive market. Okay, so now the organization and businesses now has taken the place of firms in the original content I saw on the web, in the main content I saw on the web from another author. So my own now I have restructured it. So writing is creativity. You don't copy what you see on the web and paste in your own book. Otherwise, when the platform you are publishing it on, maybe you're publishing it on Amazon KDP, run plagiarism test on that book, it will fail. Okay, I trained someone 2 months ago and on how to write on Amazon KDP, and I made everything clear to her. Don't go on the web, pull content, and have it in your book. What you need is just to understand the message there, and then you structure it in your own language. Lo and behold, this babe, this lady went and wrote a book and copied almost 50% from the web. And when the content was published on Amazon KDP, it was flagged for plagiarism. And I told her, if you can edit it, edit it. If you cannot edit it, throw away the book and start writing a new one. I have told you this. You don't pull the work from the web directly and have it in your own book. Be practical. Talk to. So it's like writing is like talking. I keep telling people, writing is like talking. So I'm teaching you what you need to know. I'm telling you something you need to know. I'm telling you something I know about in my own language. Even if it's something I do not know about, I researched about that and I'm now explaining it to you. The same way you talk is the same way writing is. So once you can flow and make your work original, you can write a good nonfiction book. One problem beginners face when it comes to writing, another problem they face when it comes to writing nonfiction book is when it comes to expansion of different headings. Yes, that's the problem they have when it comes to expansion of different headings. They find it difficult. Take for example, I'm writing on a title, the importance of creating content on YouTube. That's a subheading in the book. That's a subheading. This is a subheading. The title may be YouTube Money or YouTube Education. Then a subheading there will be the importance of creating content on YouTube. After the subheading, I can't just go straight and start listing the importance. I will make some statement, tell a little story. That's the reason. That's because I want to build more words. If you go straight in your book, it becomes an article at the end. I write a high content book, at least nothing less than 120 pages up. So when you have that subheading, tell a two story. A story may go like this. When you are publishing content on YouTube, there are so many importance attached to it. And in this subheading, we are going to explain them. At the end of the explanation, you will understand that there are so many benefits that are attached in creating content on YouTube. Then I can start with the points. Number one, promotion, product promotion. That's the number one importance. Then I will start explaining. If you're a business person or a business owner, when you have a YouTube channel with large audience, you will be able to promote your product to your audience, to your community. You tell them some good things about the product you sell. Give them link to your online store. They can click and then go and buy the products you sell. So you don't just list it and run away. You list and explain. And when you are doing this, before you know, no, that point, that single point, have made you half a page, 2 pages, 3 pages. And before you know, you have a large number of words in one single book. So don't go straight, okay? Explain, tell a little story, and then get into the points. And before you know, you start creating large books. All right? So, chapter your book chapter by chapter. You may like to have few things in chapter one, which is likely to be your introduction, which is mainly your introduction. And at the end, you find out that you're explaining more. Before you know, you build your words and you push the other points to pay to chapter two. That's how it is. Instead of getting confused because you're trying to gather many points before you start talking, please do your research bit by bit. After researching on few things in chapter 1, then start chapter 2 and continue with your research. As you're picking your points, you are developing it. Before you know, you build your book, your non-fiction book, and you're good. If you're published on Amazon KDP, you go ahead and publish it on your account and you make money in return. Okay? Then the next thing is how to structure the book at the end when you have finished writing. You have your copyright page, you have table of contents, and you have your chapter one. So you mustn't do those things like preface and dedication and the rest. It's not necessary in some books. I don't have that in my book. So since I write non-fiction books where I teach you what you need to know about a particular title, first, our copyright page, followed by the table of contents, and my chapters follow. At the end, I have the index section. All right, if it's a paper format, but if it's an ebook, there's no need for index section. Are you getting it? You can say about the book at the bottom. It's not necessary if you want to add that. And after that, maybe you say thank you, appreciation page. Okay, though that is not necessary too. So, but you can add them. But if it's a paper format book, index is very important so that your audience, your readers can easily get to different parts of that book. Okay, so with this, once you can be able to integrate all these things, you'll be able to write a non-fiction book. If you want to know more on how to format that book you have already written or you are writing, please check in the description. I have a link to my video where I teach people how to format your paper book and ebook for Amazon KDP self-publishing. So that's where we are going to stop it for today. So, and I believe you learned something good on how to write a non-fiction book. Please, if this video does help, consider subscribing. Here we discuss technology, which cuts across so many areas: e-commerce, self-publishing, YouTube education, how to use different types of computers and different types of phones. So if you're interested in this kind of content and you want to be more productive in life, consider subscribing. Okay? Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about this video. Does it really help you? Let me know what you have to say. Or if you have something extra to add to this, come on, drop that in the comment section. It's not a bad thing. I will take a look at it. Okay? Hit the like button, the one that points up like this, so that YouTube will know that this content is a helpful one and push it to more people that want to learn something more on writing. All right? There are a lot of people that want to learn about this, but this content is not being seen. So by the time you hit the like button, YouTube will push it to them because they will find out that this is a valuable content. To learn more on self-publishing, consider watching this video. Thank you and see you some other time.